I don't think there's a parent who has any right to block a door to psychologically abuse their child because they feel they're not doing what they want. This girl is very bright.
Yeah.
If she didn't, attend classes most of the time from Form 3 and she still managed to get a C-, I believe if she had the opportunity, angegonga A. Some of these things that, happen to us psychologically, Lynn, they manifest in the physical. Again, also, words that are passed on to us, in form of curses, can manifest physically. I remember she said, watoto wenyu watawai, the mom said that. And what started happening to her? Miscarriage. The very first time she conceives, miscarriage. Mama Becky, where you are, nakuomba, not only as a counselor, but as a woman of God, please, jitokeze tu, sikiza mtoto wako. Even if you don't want, to have anything to do with her, just come forgive her. Hata umwambie tu unampenda. Let her hear it. So that we can try and heal this wound. Your daughter is in dire need of you. Na ni wewe tu. Ni wewe anataka. Tunakuomba sana. Tunakuomba sana, mom. Just come in and heal your daughter.
Hello and welcome back to LNS. Hey, my people, najua ingo na umeniona nayo sana. Please, just a reminder, same day, kila kitu. But welcome back to LNS. My name is Lynn Ngugi and this is our last part of Becky and Summer series. And I believe earlier on you had an opportunity to watch Summer's interview. And then we went and had another interview with Becky. And now, as I told you when we were beginning our interview with Summer, we are very much privileged to have with us one of the best. Like, I do not know what it is between me and Venus, but when she came to my set, I knew this woman is going to help us tackle a lot of things. So I'm not going to mention her credentials because I want her to do that. And just to appreciate you guys for the love and support that you have shown our channel. Kawaida mmejua nguo imetoka elegant. So now, without further ado, allow me to is that a thing? Allow me to let this wonderful lady reintroduce herself.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
Lynn. Once again, it is indeed a pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
I'm really humbled and honored. And kabla hata niji introduce, can I just say thank you to your family, your fans? Do you know, over 2 days, nilipata 1,000 subscribers.
God.
So what can I say? I just feel like I'm elated. So thank you so much. If you hit that subscribe button, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now, and back to today.
Yes.
First of all, for this context, I want to introduce myself as a mother of 3 children. One is an ex-teenager. He's 23. And the second one is 17 and the other one is 13.
Yeah.
So I parent. Other than that, I'm a counseling psychologist. I sit in as a mediator for the Supreme High Court of Kenya, and I'm also a life coach. All right. So even as we continue engaging, I will be speaking from experience, bringing in God, because I'm not ashamed of the spiritual aspect. Okay. And then now bringing in, issues, because I've walked this journey of counseling for more than 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the best part is you've been here the whole day.
Yes.
I'm telling you guys, this day was just ordained for the Summers. It's like God decided it's their day. We'll just be with them the whole day. And you've been sitting across and you've gotten to listen to all of them. What do you think about Summer?
Let me first say this to Summer. You've really made me cry. As a counseling psychologist, I mean, someone who sits in to listen to people, it's rare that you let your tears down. But as I listened to you, I was really, 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 sorry about what you've gone through. And I believe your coming here is not by coincidence. Your journey of healing has started. Your journey of change has started. Why? We are here. I'm all about help, and I am willing to walk the journey by giving you free counseling sessions. Both of you are coming from a background that is full of trauma, full of rejection. There's no other language that you know. Yet, in between, I read you trying to break the doors open and saying, I can do something. I can do a YouTube channel. But then someone comes in and just sits on you and shuts you down. It's a high time we changed the airwaves. Yes, it's a high time. And Lynn, one thing that I want to say is, for this youth, because they're the ones who are taking over. For us, we are now, we are aging.
Yes.
And these are the youth who are going to take over tomorrow. Can we try and support young people who are out, to not only build others, but to also just share about their life, I hear you, Sama, when you talk about being in a setup where your mom is the third wife. I read, and can you allow me to just, kind of like disclose without feeling that I'm attacking you? All I'm going to be saying is not only for you, but for anyone else who's listening to me and also has the same story, can share the same. When rejection hits a family, it can come in, if I use a spiritual term, as a curse, or it can also come in as a pattern. Now, it's very interesting to watch both of you. Your mom was rejected. It came down to you. Her mom rejected you. It's a pattern.
Yes.
It's a pattern. The same thing for Becky. Becky has been trying to make headway in her family to get acceptance, from mom. Mom has rejected her. Stepdad who came, the Nigerian guy, also rejected her. And I listened to her say, when you asked her, what would you like to tell mom? All she wants is love. All she wants is love. And both of you, are coming from a place whereby you can associate with one another. So your defense mechanism is what we call identification, where he was able to identify with your pain, and you're also able to identify with the pain. But the background is kind of like similar, So there's that rejection that going forward, you need to get past. Because if you don't, that chain is going to run through the family. Mtapata watoto, and then itakuwa tu the same thing. Okay? And how do you do this? You must be very intentional. You already know. Sama, you already know. You already know mom has rejected you. But let's not go back and blame the people who we came across and have done these things to us. For you to get past a wound, the first thing is forgiving. And I want to say this from experience. When you forgive someone, you don't have to talk to them. Let go. I want to think of your mom, and I say this with a lot of respect for mom, that if I was to maybe get into her world a little bit, she was rejected. All these things that she is telling you, Becky, is coming from somewhere. You never give what you don't have. It's impossible. I have a cup here of coffee. What I'll get out of this cup is the same coffee that is inside. Okay? So it's very important to realize that some of us are coming from that place whereby we are parenting our children the way we were parented by our parents. Okay. So I like saying, I'm this ghetto girl. So back those days, mambo ilikuwa ni kuchapwa. I remember there's a day 10 bob went missing in the house. Father akauliza, hii 10 bob nani amechukua? 10 bob ilikuwa ya kubai skuma. Hakuna mtu anasema pale hiyo 10 bob iko. Tuliekwa tu kwa line. Si tulichapwa. I remember I could not walk because of 10 shillings. So let's take it fast forward. I get this very handsome young son of mine. Siku moja nikamuliza, by the way, something is missing in the house. Where is it? No one seems to know. I did the same. And I could still go back and reflect. My God, this is dad in me. Okay? So, ilikuanga hivyo. You know, another thing, Becky, and for you, Sama, let me tell you, some of us have never parented before. So, firstborns tend to suffer. There's always that child that is going to suffer. So, for me, I was also trying to be a parent, but I'm also trying to know how best can I bring up these children. So, sinimezoea once in a while na slap mtoi nini. One day, my son alinishika tu hivi kwa mkono. Aliambia, mom, in this house, kuna wanaume wawili. That is the day I last shikadu huyo mtoto, kwa sababu nilirealize, by the way, I am trying to manipulate a man. You know? So one thing that I want to bring to you, and you know, when you understand things, knowledge empowers you. It gives you light. It makes you lighter because unajua mom is like this because of this. You're able to know even dad was behaving like this because of this. Okay? So for you, Becky, let's not blame mom. I would be happy if you let her be. And, you know, just listening to you and hearing you say, you know, she did this, amesema watoto wenyu watakufa. Okay, those are very, very harsh words. Okay? But she's also coming from somewhere. I'm not defending her. And I will talk about, you know, parenting, even as we continue. But to her, she has brought you up. Umefika form 4. Unafaa umtumikie sasa kwa duka. Umeona umefika. A man comes in. You run away. You run away because you never consulted with her. So what does that do to her? A lot of pain. A lot of anger. You see?
Can I ask you? Because of on that part, there is a pattern. She's not just from form 4. This is a mom who has never gone to visit her in school, right? This is a child who, even when she's in school, she's been physically abused by the parent, right? Then this is a child that comes home and finds a stranger every time she comes in. This is a child who has come home to several men and she's been told, call me dad, right? Then even her running away, she's not running to go to summer. She's running away from the pain. The mom has, it's like this is the climax. I can't wash clothes anymore. My knees hurt. Like so many things in her were already broken before she decided this is climax. At what point do you tell parents, number 1, even if you are my parent, don't abuse me? Number 2, even if you are my parent, I'm not your maid. Because me, I will reason like all the civilians out here, all the people who are watching. At what point do I come home? Every single day, every single time, I'm being introduced to different men. Call me dad. This man, 1 week of knowing her, he has already rained blows on her. Who punishes a kid by telling them to hold a 10-liter jerrycan, right? So we might not blame the mom, but there is a pattern with a mom that I feel like no matter what, it's not okay. It's not okay for you not to visit your child in school. It's not okay for you to force your kids to call another man dad. It's not okay for you as a parent to watch as your child is being punished, kneeling, holding a jerrycan. So at what point do we just tell Becky's mom, you know, we are not blaming you here. And at what point do we call it as it is? You are just wrong.
Now, let me just take you a little bit back
Yeah.
to Becky's mom.
Yeah.
For purposes of our audience, to understand where all this drama is coming from. Now, as we grow up, there's something called attachment. Where ukiona mama ananyonyesha mtoto wake, they are creating a bond. Now, what happens is if you don't attach well, you end up being dysfunctional. Okay? Now, there's an attachment called was it authoritative or something? So what happens is a child who's brought up in that environment becomes left out, like they feel left out. Okay? So when they're bringing out their own children, they approach that parenting style as authoritative. Ni ile ya kusema ya ami. And that is what Mama Becky used to do. Mimi ndio kusema, amka, enda uoshe nguo za mtoto. You can see those patterns coming up. And that's why I was saying it's a vicious cycle. Someone who never attached well. And if Becky is not careful, she might have the same thing whereby she will not let her child also attach. So it keeps repeating, over and over again. All right? So we are talking about, and I want to be very careful with words, Lynn. Not that we are labeling, Becky's mom.
Yeah.
But this is just for our own psychoeducation.
Yes.
When you're in a family that is dysfunctional, a lot of things go wrong. Okay? So what has happened is because of this poor parenting, what we call negligent parenting, where you have no business whatsoever to do with your child. You'll never visit her. You'll never open up a forum whereby you ask her, Mom,
what do you think?
What do you think? Are you okay? Becky has really brought out that lack of affection, from her mother. She said the only time she was relating with the mom was from Form 1 until Form 3. And when the stepdad now checked in, all right? So the mom has never provided that environment, conducive environment for them to bond. Okay? Mm-hmm. So that caused a lot of things. There was a void. And Summer came and filled that void. Why? We are emotional beings. One of our basic needs is love, affection. Okay? Even basic needs. All right? Now, let's move on to the point where she said it's enough. As human beings, we can only stretch to a certain limit. In fact, let me say this, Becky, you really tried.
Umevumilia.
Me, I don't think I would take in what you've taken in. For someone to make you lift a jerrycan, army style, you can see now the authoritative, I'm telling you. So, mom comes, meets a man who shares the same mindset. And both of them have a level of frustration, which we call projection. So you can't sort out your internal issues. Anytime Becky has talked about mom, it's about the yelling. It's about some level of aggressiveness. It's about cursing. Yes. Your children will die. I'll bury you. Honestly, I'd like to say this with a lot of respect. I don't think there's a parent who has any right to block a door, to psychologically abuse their child because they feel they're not doing what they want. Mm-hmm. This girl is very bright.
Yeah.
If she didn't, attend classes most of the time from Form 3 and she still managed to get a C-, I believe if she had the opportunity, angegonga A. For sure. The same thing with Summer. These are people who have a lot of potential. But what is happening around them? We look at the environment, the family setup, which is in them, what we call, the microsystem. There's you. But what surrounds you? It's your family, your church. Okay? Those are the closest places you have.
Yes.
But these environments are toxic. And what brings in toxicity? Dysfunctionality. So what I want to say, Lynn, about parenting is, let us be very careful of the children we are bringing up. I cannot bring in my old, how I was parented, to parent my current children. Times have changed. We never had mobile phones.
Thank you.
Okay? So if a child is to ask for a mobile phone and she's of age, and it's looked like wewe ni mjuaji, it is totally wrong. Parents, if you are a parent and you're listening to me, please, let us stop these things. It's time for us to sit down and have one-on-ones with our children. Can we be people who can just ask for feedback? How are you doing, mom? You know, what are you going through? I've noticed, because they're what we call red flags. And there's something we say, you know, within, as we talk to teen parents, we always say, teenagers who are toxic and from toxic environments will give you the same behavior. The same principle. You can never give what you don't have.
Yeah.
So I'm a toxic mom. I have transferred it to my daughter. What happens is she starts now becoming toxic. And that is why you hear her saying, I want to commit suicide. I want to die by suicide. The same thing with Summer. They have reached the end because the toxicity, even from their in-laws, you know, I was even shocked kusikiza maneno ya YouTubers. Honestly. Who is this person who can come and label someone as in limit? Guys, can we try and support people who share stories? They're just trying to hustle. So there's a problem, not only within, you know, the family setup where we are having toxic parents.
But with the society.
The whole society at large. Yes.
You have him, he's 23. You have her, she's 20. So by the time they met, he was 21, she was 18. Is what they are doing trauma healing? Yeah. Is like, do you think they feel like, you mentioned it, you find like your match in life? Like, I know I have my match in life. He listens, like he gets me, right? Do you think the pain is what brought them together? And allow me to ask this question. Do you think this is love?
Let me say this. I feel it is love, but through what we call identification. If it wasn't love, they would not have lasted the 2 years.
Exactly.
There's something that is bonding them, because when one person speaks, the other person can relate.
Yeah.
And there's nothing as beautiful as someone who's able to hear your story and relate, because they would give you the best treatment. If you're talking to someone and they can't identify with you, what you get in return is going to be something that will not make you happy.
Yeah.
So that glue of identification is very good, because even as they walk through journey, it will still, it stands a chance of keeping them together based on the past they have had. Okay? Now that they are even here, and of course we are creating the awareness, as they heal, they become better people. Okay? Wounds take a very long time. And it's not even the journey of pain itself. There's a lot of rejection. Okay? The trauma, Lynn, is on another level. The trauma is on another level. He's had 2 incidences where the first one, the mom has just died. He's being asked questions, mbona uli? And then he's come with his very good friend, who is the girlfriend, and people are asking, umemleta kufanya nini? Atavaa nguo kama zetu. The second one, this uncle who supported him, passed on. Wametoka hadi mse wanaenda Kangundo sijui wapi, he starts vomiting blood. They have to go back. And the next thing, this guy has died. Who took care of him? Having seen 2 people die. You know? And then he is very aware, because he's brought in something. And I listened to him and he said, you know, there's this pattern in my mom's family where, you know, people start dying kutoka huko chini, and then it's sudden death. And then on top of that, add words that have been said about his family. Mtakufa. Anzeni tu kujitayarisha, mtakufa tu pole pole. Okay? And now, kind of like, if you look at it, she's been told the same thing by the mom. So we are getting 2 different people, okay? Different parents, they are bringing in words that have the same kind of message. hiyo ni kasi kubwa sana. So as parents, people need to really stop and drop and think, what do I want to put into my daughter? Can we put life? Because already, if I was seated here as a pastor, and I'm sure their pastor told them, you must be very careful about what your parents say. There's a way we've been brought up that, your parents have to bless you. You see, but unfortunately, they have tried to, just close that gap and tell, like him reaching out to Mama Becky. Mom, I'm sorry. I've been here, I've been trying to, and it was not, she ran away because things were tough at home. Okay? It is not because he told her to run away. And he's been very responsible to come in and say, I would still want you to forgive me and hear me out. But what comes back? Mutakufa. Your kids will never see the light of day.
And
it
then
is wrong.
They lose a child together.
And then mom is not there. So I want to also find out, as a woman, why would you be rejoicing over the death of your own grandchild? What would make you be so hard that you would not even say, my daughter, I know things are not working, but I want to come and hug you right now. I want to come and cry with you. This would have been my granddaughter or my grandson. It shows you kuna ile ugumu huyu mzazi ako nayo. And I can tell you, Lynn, because I have tried the authoritative kind of parenting. It is stressful and it has very severe consequences. Half the time when you hear someone coming and saying, I want to die by suicide, it is because this person does not know any love. There's never been empathy. Now amefika mwisho. Yes.
Can we talk about, you said something important. He's watched the mom, the uncle, his baby, gone. He told us, I asked him, what do you have left? He said, nothing. But who took care of him?
Now that's a thing. Every time Summer has said certain words, they've triggered tears to flow down his cheek. Okay? What does that tell you? At that point where there's a trigger, it means there's a wound. And when you're asking questions, you're taking him back to a history where there was pain. Unamrudisha kwa junction where alidungwa kisu. And anyone who is hurt must shed tears, depending on the intensity. Okay? Now, unfortunately, and I want to ask you, have you ever been to counseling? Yeah. Lynn, I'm not shocked. Because the tears both Becky and Summer have shed here is a sign of all the pain they've been holding for these 2 years. No one reached out to them when they needed. Wamejaa mpaka mwisho ni mtungi. Sasa hapa palitu wamepata opportunity ya kufunguka. I'm telling you, it is pain after pain after pain manifesting. And I just want to say this. I want to work with both of you because I believe, first of all, you're very bright young people. Secondly, you have a very successful future ahead of you.
Amen.
Do not let what people have told you take hold of your life. You have the controls. Unaonanga vile watu wanakuanga kwa ndege, pilot ako pale anasemanga I have the controls na anainua hiyo ndege 38,000 40,000 feet. It is for you to lift this aircraft called Summers. You, not your parents, not your friends, not your YouTube audience. It's you. You must focus. God has given you an ability to make a choice. Sometimes, Lynn, and I said this during our last interview when I was talking about my marriage. I have been in a place where my own in-laws rejected me. Mtu tu alikuona akasema, huyu amekuja na lashes hapa. Huyu ni mjuaji atapika aje ugali. Nails zimefika huko sijui zinaitwa grave. Sijui what coffin nails. Huyu atachunga aje mtoto wetu. Mtoto wetu ataenda atakonda. Atakonda. So already kakitu kanainuka tu hivi. Karoho. And they start rejecting you, they label you. I've been to a space where you're told, hautavaa nguo kama mtoto wetu. Did I let that pull me down? No. I I know I love my husband. I know that God said this is where I want you, Venus. So it's for you to take your vision, what you put as a dream. Don't let your dreams die anymore. Your starting point is today. Because we are going to hold you, first of all, accountable for your future. So because you already have what we call a vision, it is now to get the right support system. And I want to underline that and put caps. The right support system. Kuna kitu inaitwangwa, let me say, gossip. And in other words, labeling. What we call prejudice. Where someone can even sit down and watch a YouTube channel and say, "Uyu Lynn, anakuanga tu anatafuta attention." And then we will read it. She talked about it. You read and you say, okay, huyu amesema niliua mama yangu. And you own those words. Now, anything you absorb into you has the ability to change you. Again, I am taking coffee. This coffee is a psychostimulant. I know what it does. It will make me alert. Okay? Because I do long hours of work. So I'm taking it so that I'm alert. You see? So if you take someone's words, someone who's dysfunctional, and you own it, what you're going to give is again toxic. All right? So what you need to do is try get out of this box of being labeled and show the world that I can actually make it. Okay? Because sometimes tunakuanga, I will say, we get into what we call a victim loop, Lynn, where all you know is you're being blamed, you're being judged. Anything that is happening to you is failure. Okay? And, as I was writing my notes, both of you, depression. Yako ibezidi mpaka unasema sasa, wacha tu nijitoe. Okay? Haya, hiyo rejection imeisema sana. Okay? Becky, mom, alijaribu mpaka kukuletea mzazi. This guy mwenyewe tu akakuja akakureject. Okay? So these patterns, if you don't stop it, there's something we call short circuit. If you don't introduce a short circuit to all this negative vibe, you'll be electrocuted by the same things. So let's introduce that short circuit, because your destiny is different from what is in the past.
Yes. I love that you said that, because I know someone looked back and he was like, I don't want our children to grow up like this. I don't want to ever see my kids wakiwa hivi. But before we go to that part where they are aware, because I like, why I love them? Because they are aware. They know this is what happened to me. I do not want this to happen to my child, right? I like that they are very aware. But you spoke about the tears coming out. Is that like letting out, and is it a good thing?
Oh yes. Musemanga therapy yangu pia inakuanga tears. Me, I love it when I am with a client na natoa machozi. You know why? It is the ulcer that was eating her or him ndio inatoka sasa kwa maji. So I always tell my clients, and I always have that tissue box, cry, because what you're doing is detoxing. I'm not shocked that Becky suffers from ulcers. Why? 2 years, no one to talk to. Anywhere she's trying to get, at least some level of help, nothing, she's being shut down. So what has been happening is all these emotions have been eating her up from inside. You remember when I say about, gas inakukula mpaka unaanza kutoa vidonda nje because hujawahi fungua mdomo kusema nisaidieni, I am suffering. You see? And some of these things that, happen to us psychologically, Lynn, they manifest in the physical. Again, also, words that are passed on to us, in form of curses, can manifest physically. I remember she said, watoto wenyu watawai, the mom said that. And what started happening to her? Miscarriage. The very first time she conceives, miscarriage. He talked about aborted dreams happening to the one person he is now united with. So some of these things that we see or hear being said actually manifest in the physical. And that's why I always encourage clients, look out, see what is happening. Anything that is out of the norm, try and stop and address it. Same thing with parents. Ukiona mtoto wako amekuanga tu alikuwa jovial, and all of a sudden they're locking themselves in the room. All of a sudden they're not being themselves. Stop and ask them, are you really okay? Because these are red flags. There is no way, out of the blues, she would run away. If the mom was really in a good parent, they would say, okay, hey, my daughter, I'm worried about your safety.
Kuja tuongee.
Kuja, leo nataka tu nikae tu chini, nitoe makosa. For my sanity. Who would be sleeping when your own daughter is not at home at 11 p.m. and she was meant to be coming back? And you let this run for 2 years. Anytime she's trying to make contact, you're throwing back words at her. Sometimes there has to be, what we call, a level of balance whereby, ukiona, things are not working between you and your child, you take the lower position. Let them first speak and tell you, this is how I feel. But if you want to be always at the top, being the one to speak, that relationship cannot work. The generation of today, Lynn, is very, very fragile. And at the same time, they are also empowered. Why? Kuna simu, social media. It's just easy for someone to come out and say, guys, this is what I'm going through. And you will see people react to it. So again, what I'm saying is that, at the end of the day, parents should always look out for those things. Mtoto wangu ametoka amehepa. Hapana. Kuna mahali nimekosea. You see? Now the problem is when you ignore. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is not bliss, Lynn. And it's a high time we changed the airwaves. It's a high time. Why are children banning schools? Why are children nowadays abusing drugs? I once had a client who told me he started taking bang at an age of 6 years. 6 years. Today huyo mtoto ashikiki. Bangi imemwaribu. I've sat down with children in rehabilitation centers and they tell me, Venus, the reason why I'm taking drugs is because my parents don't love me. I'm a reject. It's like my mom didn't want me. It's like I'm a mistake to my dad. We've never sat down to have a solid conversation. So then again, I also wonder, why bring in a child who you will not support into the world? Why? Why?
There are so many things Becky has said. She's questioned as she was telling the story. Lynn, nilishuku kama huyo ni mamangu.
Exactly.
Lynn, nimekaa nikijiuliza kweli huyu ni mamangu mzazi? There are those so many questions that she keeps asking. What does that do to a child when you have to keep doubting whether this is my parent?
Let me tell you, Lynn, first of all, as a teenager, teenagers, that stage, because she's not out of, the teenage stage, at least where you're almost an adult. Becky has gone through a stage which went incomplete because during teenage, you see, you're in between adult and being a child. So a lot of things are happening even within your brain, all right? Now, there's something called identification and also diffusion. Now, identification is where you want to identify with someone, with a dad. And that is why you hear Becky saying, mi sijawahi ona babangu. Sijawahi hata meet, hata simjui ni nani. You see? So, she's craving for that father figure. And this one that she was being forced to call dad rejected her. Or rather, brought in more pain than joy. All right? Now, there's diffusion. Diffusion is where you also want to mix, with the environment. Ndio nakutanga ma teenagers wanakuanga wanafanya nini? Nywele inadaiwa blue, because it is happening in the current times. And that's why you hear, she was saying, I need a phone. Okay? So, it is something that happens to every other teenager. It's not just them. Every other teenager. Okay? And without understanding that, as parents, you can misconstrue and think huyu mtoto amefika life ingine anataka vitu zenye siwezi kumpatia. You see? So she never got to go through that stage very, very well. Okay? And that is why you're hearing hizi words zinatoka kwake, is because of the incomplete things. Kuna void. And unfortunately, hiyo shimo yenye ilicreatiwa na mama yake, that's why ulisikia akisema, Sama is my everything. Sama is my dad. I see my dad in him. I see my brother because the brother rejected her. I see my mom because she's been craving for love. Sama ndio anampea love. You see? So he came to complete and fill that void for her. Yes.
The part now, her growing up, this Nigerian kazi yake ni kushinda akimseparate from the mom. Anytime she wants to go and say something to the mom, amekuja, ameharibu. Anytime ameona wamejaribu kubond na mom, amekuja, ameharibu. I am looking at just the stories that are, and then amekuja ameleta mamake huko, wamekaa na yeye. You've not introduced just one stranger, but two strangers to your children. And they have to stay with these strangers for 5 to 6 years in your house, right? The part that hit me is that every time this Nigerian was just trying to separate her from the mom, that for me is already a red flag. This person wants tusiongeleshane because he's here to gain something and then exit. Could I be wrong?
You're very right. And one thing that I can tell you about the Nigerian, with all due respect, first of all, self-esteem issues, which have now given birth to insecurity. It is so, weird to see that a man can be threatened by the relationship a daughter
has with the mother. So it also means there's a fear he had, because I don't know what he was imagining Becky would be telling the mother. Or would find out.
Yes. So it brings in a lot of insecurity. And then to the point whereby now we are looking at not 1, not 2, not 3, maybe 4 or 5, maybe 5 men who have been introduced to this girl as daddy figures. Honestly, Lynn, what are we doing to our children? We must learn to have boundaries. And then one thing that I want to say unashamedly is you cannot force a teenager to love a foreign man and call them daddy.
I think even a local man, any man.
You cannot.
I watch movies and there's, I don't know if you guys have watched a couple of movies and there's always like, sorry, I'm not ready to introduce you to my kid yet. I'm just like, uku Africa, kwani hata tufikiriangi like, how long should I date a person before I even introduce them to my kids? Because you see in movies, it's like meeting my kids is such a big deal. If you are coming into my life, I have to care about my kids also. But ulitoka shule ukampata kwa nyumba. So that means, hata ufanye nini ilikuwa shida yake. Like, what's the best gap? Like, how long should you know a man? If, for example, I'm a mom with kids and I've decided I want to step out and love someone again, how long should I date this person before I can introduce them to even my daughter?
Well, Lynn, when it comes to the time frame, I wouldn't put, a specific time. But, as human beings, we have instincts. Okay?
Yeah.
Everything takes time, even knowing someone. Unajua kuna ile time unaweza patana na mtu anakuonesha the side that you want to know, but there's the ugly side that has not come out yet. So you must give yourself time. And even as you give yourself time, you must also recognize that you need to defend your children. It is totally wrong for you to traumatize your children. Mtu anatoka shule anapata, this is your dad. And then looking at her scenario, you can already see there's a lot of manipulation. Alimwambia, this is your dad from today, mtamuita daddy. Then a year later when she's calling, the mom tells her, if you're not ready to call and love this man that I brought here as your dad,
enda
kaa huko, me never, So that manipulation, it is also pegged to, what I call narcissistic behavior, whereby you make your child become a product of your toxicity. Okay? A lot of families are dysfunctional because of manipulation. A family that is balanced, a family that is healthy, puts the children in a pedestal where they can be expressive. Why do we call this building a home? It is not only a place that shelters you physically,
Yes,
but allows you to say, Mom, I need to talk to you. Mom, I'm not happy. Mom, Jana, when I went for a walk, I was raped. You see? But when that is not presented, then who do these children go to? And yet we start saying that watoto siku hizi ni wajuaji. What are we doing as parents when we cannot create that forum? Today, I cannot bring in another man to my house and say, okay, children, come in, line up here. Okay, this is dad. Give that child time to first of all also realize you're courting. I've seen, like, when we go and interact with other counselors who are abroad, they tell you, by the way, like for us, how we do it in this culture is you even notify your children that you're dating. All right? And you don't bring in the man first. You date, uko inje. Then when you feel you're ready, you will tell your children, by the way, I'd like to bring my friend.
Yes.
It's a process. We don't just get pregnant and give birth the same day. Everything takes time. Now, trauma, is when an impact, emotional, physical, or name it, is introduced into someone's system unexpectedly. And that's why I'm saying, for both of them, what I see is a lot of trauma. Because everything that has happened started from a place of an instant pain, an instant occurrence that even made them not to be in a place where they can get what we call psychological first aid. Yes.
Psychological first aid.
You see, they say, wajaenda counseling. You see, so trauma happens, mom dies. The next thing, shamba imeuzwa. Who would do that? What are we bringing up as a society in terms of in-laws? Wameuza shamba yake. How is he supposed to survive? Yet he has siblings. Okay? So this trauma has really made them dysfunctional. Ndio nasema, fast forward, ndio unakuta wako pali wako. And now you can see the end game is she had to go back home. And sasa a struggle. Imefika sasa a place where you're like, okay, now what do we do? What do we do? Me, and I'm sure, ukifuatilia, I'm sure Sama had something up his sleeve. You wouldn't know where he is at right now. Maybe that is what he was planning. Arudi home. And because mom has been very adamant, in wanting to even hear of anything about him, ajitoe. Yeah. So we must be very careful and we must observe the behavior. Lynn. Yes. And I just want to say this to both of you. Thank you so much for coming out in the open. Yes. Because now we would have been talking about something else. Let me tell you a story, Lynn. I like talking about real life experiences. There's a child in Ngong. Maneno tu ya shule. Sometimes as parents, we want to make it look like education is everything. Well, education is good, but there's also talent. In this day and age of YouTube, people are making, a lot of cash doing creative stuff. When I want to, see anything, I'll go on YouTube, okay? So this kayang boy alikuja na grades. Mamake akamwambia, wewe, nakulipianga school fees uende kucheza shule. Are you stupid or what? Uta-repeat. Akamwambia, enda kwa bedroom unilete leso. So now amemwambia uta-repeat. This is December, so you must repeat. January utarudi shule uta-repeat. Akamwambia enda kwa bedroom unilete leso. The boy ran to the bedroom. 30 minutes, mtoto hajakuja. Mama kashanga, mtoto wako wapi? Anamuita, uko wapi wewe? I think she was cooking or something, but now the boy has not come back. Do you know, alienda kwa bedroom akapata huyo mtoto amejihang. That boy was not even 13 years. Reason? You don't appreciate my C-, so I'm stupid. I'm bragging. These things that we say, these words that we say. Now, words, we say in psychology, words form what we call a belief system. And let me expound on that. Yes. When it comes to culture.
Yeah.
She brought in, that statement whereby the Nigerian said, second born haizi pata simu kabla ya first born. You understand?
And
he also brought in that thing of like, boys are the ones to read, wasichana wataolewa. You see, so there's words that we say even within our tribes that shape a certain perception, what we call culture. Okay? So these things now have been brought to them. Unanielewa? Like aliambiwa, utawahi fanya hivi, uwezi on simu. So all these things come out as a dysfunction. Sasa inafanya wakae ni kama how they are going against what is supposed to be. So those perceptions, those systems are normally imposed on children. Now words. Wow. We need, and you keep on saying this, Lynn, words have power. We need to be very careful as parents what we tell our children. Yes.
What we tell our children.
Yes.
Can we talk about reverse psychology? Ni mzazi mgani anaanzanga kulia ndio mtoto wake afeel vibaya?
Aki nimeona hiyo kitu nikasema hata nikasikia guilty because even me have done it. Unajua kuna mahali pengine unataka kumanipulate mtoto but umefika mwisho, so you don't know what to say, so unatoa tu machozi hoping, you know, and then upate ule mtoto kichongoma na kuangalia like umemaliza kulia, you know, so can I get out of this room, can I get out of this, you know. There are kids also who are wame you know, emotionally wamekuwa tough because umewachapa, umefanya everything, now kiboko yako haifanyi kazi. Sasa unaanza kusqueeze machozi.
Sasa wewe cause umefanya hivyo, ilienda wapi?
Hey, mom, nilisqueeze tu machozi, mtoto tu aliangalia like, really?
Are you done?
Really? Mwanamke mkubwa? Body sounds? You're crying for who? Niliatua poti, give me tissue. Mtoto akanipea tissue. Nikamaliza kuongea nikona it's not going anywhere. Mtoto walked away. That was another wake up call. As I always say, look out for behavior in your children. Because if your child cannot come close to you as a mom, why are you hurting? It shows you've not connected. It shows, you know. So
na ameshajua una manipulate.
Manipulation. Sasa manipulation inakuanga in very many forms. Kulikuwa na words. Rudi ama ni kukas. Haya, mtoto hajarudi. Watoto wako watakufa, tutawazika. Mtoto hajarudi. Haya, the day she rudis, anaambiwa, yo nini machozi. So manipulation inakujanga in so many ways. And when you find yourself as a parent, you're using tears to try and change your child, then you're taking the wrong and the most dangerous road. Relationships in families are not built on manipulation. They're built, you know, unaona meza kama hii, where you sit down and you listen. Then you bring in empathy. And then you tone down. You don't bring in your ego, you tone down. And you have an understanding. Okay? There's something that I say, you know, I tell parents, create time for your children. You know, about, you know, rules, regulations, norms. Thursday is our day for talking. And Thursday, Becky wewe ndio utakukituambia. Hii wiki, the times I've sat down with my children, I tell them, I want you to tell me what I've done wrong.
Oh.
Siku ya kwanza Lindsay vile vitu niliambiwa. Hey! Mama ni otero. In fact, let me just say what my daughter said. Okay, my God, my daughter ndio alinicrack kabisa. Aliambia mom, alianza poa mom. Hey, sometimes you're an angel. But sometimes you're like a devil. Hey. You know. I was like, what? And I was like, what? No, because you scream at us. You know, when you just get angry. And I realized, my God, we don't just present the platform to get feedbacks. How do companies make their brand successful? How are YouTubers like you making your brand strong and successful? Feedback. So how is it that we'll be seated in family setups and we don't get feedback from these children who are observing us even when we don't know it? How, Lynn? How? We must learn to slow down. Lynn, Becky, and James, let me call you James,
yes,
are just a 0.001 representation of the true and true pictures in families today. A lot of us are busy doing what? Looking for what?
Money.
Unatoka asubuhi, unarudi jioni. Haujui mtoto wako anatumia nini. Haujui mtoto wako emotionally what they are going through. Again, I was seated in a rehab with a boy. This boy is so handsome. Nimepelekwa pale therapist. Tumekaa chini. Nikamwambia, "Hi, how are you?" Huyo mtu alifungua mdomo. I almost collapsed. Hizi meno 4 aziko. Brown. Amekuwa akifanya nini? Akitumia madrugs. Zinafanya nini? Zinakula gum. And he told me, Venus, nimekuwa tu nikicheza PS pale. Asubuhi naingiza drug pale. Inanieka hyper. The whole day. Mama akiniambia nini nakimbia. Mom never used to bother. Kazi yake ni kutoka asubuhi, anarudi jioni. And dad hata afanyi job Kenya. So, who is there? Again, I ask, who is there for these children that are representing the rest of the world? Who is there? Again, I ask, why are we bringing children who we cannot slow down and take care of? The problem, Lynn, let me tell you, the problem starts with parents. Then it goes to society. Okay? Inaanza tu na parents. Pale, the basic unit. Ingie church. Ingie organization. And then now this is what is shaping the society. And that is why we are finding nowadays, it's all about throwing stones. Someone tries, to come out and give a story. Unarushiwa mawe. Why? Pale tu kwa basic family, there was no platform that was created for feedback. For someone to hear that you keep on suppressing. When you suppress someone, if a jerrycan, and I want to use that jerrycan, if a jerrycan is full of water and you keep on suppressing, itafika point you'll not be able to deal with the pressure. So, outbursts. And that is what you've been seeing. Yes.
They say now we want to be free.
Yes.
Talk to them. Talk to them.
Now, I want to address both of you. Okay? Let me start with James. James, you talked about aborted dreams. Why would you say that?
Okay, mi nafeel ni rejection. Na once ume open up kwa watu wenye wako karibu nawe wanakujaji. Unaona? So unapata you can't open up. Unakufa na hiyo kitu kwa moyo. So like ni attempt twice kujua.
What?
Yeah. The first time nilikuwa na yeye. Of which nilikuwa nimetoka nikamwambia hapo tu kwa mayangu after everything zime happen. Nikamwambia mimi natoka hivyo kidogo. Sikumwambia tena natoka. Nilikuwa nimesha text my sister. Nikamwambia you take care of the kids. Mimi nimechoka unaona. So ile kutoka na nilikuwa nisha post kitu status like kitu weird. Aikai nini. Ile kutoka kwa room nikaenda kwa mikazi nikaomba key. Nilikuwa nataka kufungua gate. Nikajirusha tu kwa barabara gari ipite nami. Unacheki. So ile time nafungua gate my aunt pia alikuwa nje. Ile time tunaongea na yeye anauliza unaenda wapi? Ndio my girlfriend alishaona ile kitu. Akakam. Nilishafunga simu kila kitu. Nilikuwa nishatoka. So unapata every time kwa na open up hakuna mtu ananisikiza. So nakufanya ile kitu kwa moyo. Yeah.
Nikuulize swali. Do you think, because nimekusikiza sana na nime notice stronghold yako ni words.
Yeah.
It's your strong point and your weakness.
Yeah.
Ile mtu anakuambia kitu unaichukua unaiweka kwa roho. Unanielewa? Na pia wewe umekuwa ukitaka sana ku reach out to watu lakini they don't accept you. Unaona?
Yes.
So it's like ile kitu inakudestroy sana ni zile vitu watu wanakuambia.
Yes.
Nataka kukuuliza, do you think hiyo kitu ilianza ukiwa mtoto ama imekuja tu imetokezea saa hii?
Okay, kwa mtoto. So napata nilikuwa bright kushinda wale vijana wengine. So ungepata hawanitaki. Unaona? So like ikakuwa like I'm trying nisome but they don't see. So my mom ndakuwa nanika ni move. ananiambia we soma tu usiwasikize. So kufika point whereby nasoma namaliza shule like
It's okay.
Like sijui ile naweza sema but a lot ni rejection. Even though unatry kuonyesha mtu love haiwezi ku I don't know, sijui ile naweza isema.
So let me first say this. Unajua mtu kufungua roho yake na kusema enyewe this is the situation, haikuangi ni rahisi.
Yeah.
So again, I will say a big thumbs up. And I hope mtu yoyote pale, you know, any teenager who's out there, mwenye anakufa ndani na amekuwa tu kama wewe, amekalia vitu, anaweza toka pia a reach out for help. Because change begins the moment you open up and say, this is what I feel. Now kitu moja ningetaka kufanya ni, cause nimeona hiyo shida sana na ningetaka kutembea na wewe. Unajua when people tell you something na unaichukua seriously, unaona, unaihaba kwa heart, as I said, inaweza kudestroy.
Yeah.
Unaona? So it shows kuna mahali tu uko, hiyo sasa ni a weak point. Na if I would just use it, if the devil knows that is your weak point, ataitumia over and over again. And that is why in your comment pale ulisema, mtu alisema mimi niliua mama yangu. Was it true?
No.
Then, but you took the words seriously because iyo tu, the words are your weakest link to yourself. Unanielewa? So what we need to do is to work on, because you're still going to continue working on your YouTube and you're going to grow. Yes. Unaona? Lakini sai what we want to do is I'll take you through not only counseling but a coaching journey. Pali ujue kujisimamia as James.
Yes.
You're complete as a person, James. Umetosha, you're whole. God made you a complete person. Okay?
Yes.
Don't let someone come and put a dent and say you're not. Okay?
Yeah.
As you move on in life, you will meet a lot of haters. Mwambia mtu, in your circle, the equation is 90% are your enemies and only 10 kama ni ukweli, only 10 have the ability to support you. So you must be, first of all, complete and whole and confidence in yourself. Because if you're looking for someone to cheer you up, out of that crowd, maybe mtu mmoja out of 10. So lazima ujiamini. For even your YouTube channel to grow, lazima ujiamini. I'm sure hata Lynn mwenyewe ndio as LNN alijiamini. So you must first be your first cheerleader. Wewe mwenyewe ndio unajiambia, every day you wake up, you tell yourself, I'm going to be a great person. My dreams will never be aborted. That is what we call affirmations. When you affirm yourself, you affirming yourself, you begin to manifest. Okay? So we're going to start a journey, James. And the first thing is to just address the wounds. Yeah. And then we move on now to critically analyzing what are these things that are stagnating, frustrating, putting me at a certain place where I don't see myself as worthy. Okay? We deal with those issues. Then now we go back to what you said, your dreams. We create a vision plan. Nataka ujione 20 years from now. Mko na watoto 5, nini. Even you've started maybe something like you encourage people who have gone through. I heard you talk about, an orphanage. And I was really touched. That is something that I've had, in mind. Mali neza chukua place tuweke watoto ama teenagers wenye wame rejectiwa because of being in dysfunctional homes. And we mentor them because I believe in everyone there's a great seed. Utaenda mbali sana. Amen. We must trust this process. And you know what? It takes commitment. Tukai pale chini. I know umefunguka, but I know there's more that we need to go in and see, even in terms of traumas. I'm sure kuna vitu hujasema. But when you trust the process, only then will you also be able to be a good husband to Becky.
Yes.
If you're dysfunctional, unaona hizi vitu zinawafanyikia, coming from now your families, zitajirudia hapa. Unanielewa? So wewe work on you. So that as you come in as a fatherhead, as a father figure, unaona, uko complete. Unanielewa? So unapatia mtoto ile stability ana need. Without that, utakuwa unatoa stress yako kwa huyo mtoto. Becky, I think, I watched one of your, I think, was it when you were in Migori? And you are very, very big.
Yeah.
You've lost a lot of weight. You've lost a lot of weight. Now, I wanted to find out, why is moms... I've seen you really crave for the motherly love, okay? And every time, you're reaching out to mom, she's rejecting you, okay? Now, what I want to ask you is, let's look at the two possibilities. The one, of course, one day, as Lynn says, maybe she'll watch and she'll come and, forgive you, and you guys will. And that is what we pray for. I always say, blessings also come from parents. It is something that we should pursue. But in this case, I know the parents have not really, your mom has not really been, hayuko kwa ile space ya kukuforgive, based on also her personality, her past. She has her history, okay? Now, I just want to ask you, what if mom doesn't come around and give you that love? Are you still willing to waste away, Becky?
Okay, like me, ever since nimekuwa tu nikitaka love of any parent. If ningepata tu any parent, whether my mom, whether my dad. So if she won't come through for me to love me as a daughter, I have to let go until time atakuwa sawa.
Excellent. I love that. Now you are a step ahead of where we were when you were doing the interview with Lynn. Sasa umeanza sasa kugrow. Sometimes unaweza taka kitu sana. Even us in relationships, unaweza taka bwanako akupende sana. Lakini it is not possible. Does it mean that you sit there and your life comes to an end? No. The kids we've taken, I work a lot with, charitable organization. Na wanaenda tunawaadaptisha. Today, Lynn can take you as a mom. She can be your mother, Anakumente through akupatie tu, just to fill the void. And you begin thriving. Okay? God knows your heart. When you let go, then you're letting God. Are you understanding? Yeah. When you let go, you're letting God. So release mom. Let her heal. We will pray for her. One day, she may also come to the realization that she needs help. Okay? Now it's time for you. It's okay. Put your tissue. You'll be okay, Becky. You see, Lynn, the trigger. Becky is in so much need of a mother. You see where the tears came in. And I only wish, can I just talk to Mama Becky? Mama Becky, where you are. Nakuomba. Not only as a counselor, but as a woman of God. Please. Please. Jitokeze tu, sikiza mtoto wako. Even if you don't want, to have anything to do with her, just come forgive her. Hata umwambie tu unampenda. Let her hear it. So that we can try and heal this wound. Your daughter is in dire need of you. Na ni wewe tu. Ni wewe anataka. Tunakuomba sana. Tunakuomba sana, mom. Just come in and heal your daughter. Because she really loves you. She really loves you. So, Becky, you will be fine. You will be fine. What you just need to is to accept. I always use this formula. Once you accept that mom is in a certain space right now, she may not want to warm up to me, And also for you, because I know part of the pain that you carry is because of zile maneno umeambiwa na Mama Becky. You must accept that we are all, faulty and we have issues. But when you are in that space of acceptance, you must also allow yourself to adjust. What does adjusting mean? You knowing that mom may never say good things to you. You also acknowledging that mom will never want anything to do with you. So you work around that. And some of the things that I always say is sometimes we deal with very difficult people in the society. Pray. I believe prayer works. Pray. Continue working and trying. Mnaweza kaa miezi 3-4, just send her a message that doesn't need a reply. Mom, I still love you and I'm hurting because things are not working. Okay? Don't push it. Just send her. Let her keep filling that box. Your box yake na love. You know why? Because probably her herself, she never got to be loved. So she doesn't know why you're craving for that love. You see? So you change the pattern that is in your family. It's something we call the genogram, where we check these patterns. Unaona vile nimekuwa nikisema rejection, nini, depression. So you now change that. Rewire. Mom, I love you. Mom, I still need you. I'd really want you one day to even come, and visit me. This is where I am. All right? Yeah. Now, when you adjust your life around your circumstances, because you can see this is my issue, you begin growing. That is what we call advancing. So it becomes, I'm no longer a product of people's words. I'm no longer a product of wanting affirmation from people out there. I am complete. And because I am complete, I will grow. And I will achieve my dreams. All right? So for both of you, all you just need your mentorship, your counseling. Once you get empowered, there is nothing on this earth you will not be able to do. You see, when the devil wants to destroy, and allow me, Lynn, to just use this, because, there's a spiritual aspect. When the devil wants to destroy you, first of all, he isolates you. Okay? When people are going through depression, wanafunganga makatens, unataka tu kuko kwa dark space. Hautaki friends, umezima simu. What is that? Isolation. And when he isolates you, once he gets you into that dark room, he will tell you things. The motive is to destroy you. Ndio nakutanga tu mtu, unatoka tu unasema nimechoka, I've had it. Unachukua kamba na unajitoa. Okay? So don't allow yourself to be in a place whereby you agree to be to be in an isolation. Always come out. Anyone else who is listening to me, don't be in a space where you think I can sit on this because you don't want people to know what you're going through. Please reach out. Depression starts in bits. When it gets to chronic, it's another issue. Yeah. So always reach out. There are many forums, so whenever you are, whichever country, there's always that hotline that you can call. All right? And for those of you who are going through issues, feel free to reach out to me. Yeah? Again, Tana Lynn, let me just bring this, to your attention.
Go on.
There's this mentality that we have in society that, if it was a mental health, and especially for us Africans, it's not for us. I want to say this. Let us try and get, information about mental health. Please, let's go out there and fetch the content. Me, I've told you, by the way, tukianza, I only had 200 subscribers. No one looks at my videos, and yet nimeka videos of depression, nimeongea about relationship, nimeongea about, I've put content out there. But you find that people are looking for other things that are more destructive. Well, we have choices to make. But if we can get to a place where we are also desiring to be mentally well, we will be.
We will be.
Yes.
I love that. Are you guys okay? We know there's a starting point. At least, I'm just happy, Venus, you've just, volunteered to work with them. Because me, I know there's just so much. I hugged this girl last time and my heart broke for her. and for all the things that she's been through. By the time we were done with summer last week, I could not believe what I was hearing. And I'm just glad that at least you are able to see she's cool. Ako sawa. Mnaweza taka kuongea naye? Ako sawa. Me just walk with them. Because their story, they've not seen what God is about to do with their life. It's not even like this is the beginning of a new chapter in their life. And I'm just happy that you are part of their journey. And I can't wait to see how their life evolves. Even in front of all of us. Na msi-give up na dream yenyu. Msi-give up na channel yenyu. That's where you found strength. So that tells you, she said she enjoys doing that. Becky, don't give up. Go and still continue doing it, you know. And as you said, we have to introduce a short circuit because her mom might not come right now into her life. She might not even want to hear about her in the next 1 or 2 years. But I like that she said she'll just let go. And that is you choosing yourself. Sindio?
And then Lynn, you know, I know someone might even comment and say, why are we encouraging this early marriage? You know, because when you look at, you know, them, they're very young.
Very young.
But I'd rather that they have chosen to be together than the vicious cycles of you know what happens out there. Msichana hajasettle, lakini zile madhambi amefanya huko nje, you know, this is what we call being accountable and being responsible for their actions. They found themselves somewhere by default, but they choose to be responsible and to choose the right path. All right? He would have chosen to even impregnate her na akimbie, but he's here supporting this young girl. So we also must learn to support what is right. Okay, we must learn to support. Ikifika a point where they feel, okay, we need help and maybe we are struggling, we will still be there. Okay, not throwing stones and saying, apana, huyu kijana ameari, apana. He has tried. He has, you know, been there for Becky for 2 years, and he said it in front of the camera. He loves her. Let us support them.
And we
at least they can get education. They continue walking the journey together.
Yes.
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 Perception yati apana, you guys are apana. That is not what we mean. This is just, we are teaching young people to be responsible for their actions. To be there for one another.
Yeah.
Yes. And to also reach out. You know, when they reach out to the parents and, you know, we are here. Yes, hii imefanyika, but we want to have a sit down. We want to talk. That is responsibility. Can we embrace these young people?
Can we?
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
I want to wind up because I know the rest of the sessions that they are going to have are a bit intimate and au wenyewe ndio watajichagulia what path to follow. And I like that you've clarified. We are not encouraging ati early marriages. Lakini sasa watu wangu niwaulize, si mnajua watu wangapi kama hawa uko nje? Why are we making it look like, oh my God, their case is so new to us? These things are happening. We recently just interviewed a 16-year-old who had a baby with a boda guy. These things are happening. She knew about sex in primary school. She had her first sex encounter in primary school. So why are we tumejifungia huko nyuma, tunataka kuonyesha watu hizi vitu hazifanyiki. You get it? But I want to wind up, and I'm just so grateful that at least we have a starting point. But before I do, is there anything you would like to tell our audience?
Yes. I have a lot to say, but I'll maybe summarize it.
Okay.
Now, I want to first speak to parents. To any parent who's listening to me, we need to go through what we call rewiring. Because as I said, Lynn, a lot of the parents are dysfunctional. I sit in boards of school. Ukisikia mtoto vile alikuambia, there's a girl who told me anajidunganga. Amejidunga everywhere, anajikata na wembe. Why? The parents are not there. So I just like to say this, a lot of the dysfunctions that we are seeing in our children today has a cause. And the cause can only come from the root. Ukiona mti inamea, haikutoka ati from nowhere. It comes from the root. And that is where the parents are seated. So we need parents, we need to have a sit down. We need to rewire ourselves. We need to support our children. The second one, I want to talk to the teenagers. I know during teenage, as you go headed, we always say teenage inaishianga hapo around 25 because that's where the brain is considered to have developed. Pale, as you walk through the journey, towards adulthood, kuna kuanga na changamoto mob. Kuna zile time umeenda umeshikwa na peer pressure, all these things that they have gone through and maybe even much more. If you find yourself in a place of being overwhelmed, usikalie feelings. Usinyamazie pale. Usitake kujidhuru because you just feel like you cannot talk. Come out in the open. I'll leave my number. Even call me. Tell me, this is what I'm going through. Okay? Kufungua roho ndio pia kupona. Ukinyamaza, by the way, you're just self-destructing. Thirdly, you talked about destiny helpers. It's a high time we changed how we do things in this society. I'm looking forward to a place and a time whereby tutakuwa na zile placards, because I saw this in Europe. Zimeandikwa, going to a therapist is as good as going to the doctor. We need to have clinics. Unaona vile masoko ziko, vile tuko na hizi manini za M-Pesa. We need to have such places where ukiwa pale kwa market umepata, yani vitu zinakusumbua, unaingia for what we call psychological first aid. So we need people who can volunteer, tukusukuma hii kitu inaitwa mental health. Because mental health ndio imekalia everything. The reason why we are having dysfunctional workers, society, yani organizations, is because the people who are working there wako na shida. And there's no place where they can go and really, undress and say, mimi nyumba yangu haifunction na nikifika hapa job siwezangi kufanya kazi poa. So we need to push for these things. So if you're out there and you have a burden for mental health, please also reach out. We need to create places where people can go. Mahao tu kama hizi Lynn. Mtu anakuja, ako distressed, maybe amefukuzwa home, and we house them. And we empower them. We walk with them that journey. And maybe even reunite them with their families. Mm-hmm. So it is doable. Only if we get people who understand how powerful a mind that is stable, a mind that is well, can do. Yeah.
I love that. And I just love that people are creating awareness around mental health. Going to a therapist is as good as going to a doctor.
Exactly.
So we have to be able to normalize these things. Hizi vitu za ati ku mistake mental health na uenda wazimu, people need to learn the difference between that. You get it? Yeah, I can't thank you enough. Honestly.
Thank you.
You've been with us the whole day. You got to witness them speak. Sama, I can't thank you enough for being so brave. Amesema kitu. Ukiongea inaanza kupona. And you know me, my intentions are pure. I'm really wishing you all the best. I see someone who will surprise us in the next 5 years. I do see someone who will surprise us. Becky, look at you. You've survived. Yes, you've lost so much weight. But you know how I could compare this? That weight had to go. That weight, that luggage, that baggage you've been carrying, it had to. Not like your weight, the body weight, but there's just so much weight that you had to let. You don't deserve to have carried all those burdens. No child, because you're still a child. Akinajua miaka ni 20, lakini zile vitu zote umepitia. You are still a child. I know so many good things are waiting for you out there. And I know you are going to win. For the first time, start thinking about yourself. Choose yourself. Choose your dreams. Choose your for the both of you. Decide, man, it's been a long time where we've thought about everyone. Can you just take 1 second, breathe as Summer, breathe as Becky, and saying, I'm choosing me. You get it. Don't listen to what people are going to, whether you like it. Hata mimi Lynn, mwenye watu wanaonanga napendwa. Kuna tu mtu atakuja tu pale kwa comment. Na ukikuwa na wageni wa Kristo vaanga vizuri. Sasa mimi nashindwa nilivaa vibaya like kuna tu guys, si niliambiwa kwa show yako na Santos, nikijua niko na wageni wa Kristo. Sasa mimi nashindwa na venye nilisile na nguo yangu sincerely. There is someone who will always have something to say. At the end of the day, you decide what you want in. Mimi utainiona huko nikipambana na mtu, kila mtu apambane na hali yake, kila mtu apambane na hali yake, utainiona. You also have the power to decide what to let in and what to let out, sindio? Thank you so much to the three of you. You've been a mom to us today. You have been an incredible, thanks for holding, you just came and I knew you'll sit on this chair for so many times. Na sisi yake tutakuita, cause tutaita nani mwingine, tutaita nani mwingine. And to you, my people, I'm really interested in hearing your feedback on today's episode. As I said, we covered this in 3 episodes. In case you missed out and you joined us in this one, you might have been lost for a while, but go back to our channel and see what the last 2 previous episodes were all about. We are going into another different 2023 is almost here, and I just keep telling people, decide what you want for your life, manifest, affirm positive things into your life. And I know we are going to hold their hands, both mentally, spiritually, financially, emotionally. Ni sisi tu wako nao, hakuna watu wengine watafanya hii kazi. Ni sisi tushikane and make sure that these two from today, they are our responsibility, and we have to come through for them no matter what. Thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you for opening your hearts. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for being patient with me, and thank you once again for being so brave and sharing your story, right? Guys, contact details for Venus are right here on the screen. Becky's contacts are right here on the screen. Summer's contact details are right here on the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, guys, I don't get to do this alone. To my legendary camera person and director mwenye sasa amekata karibu huko, Edwin Ochieng, the whole day he's been here. He is one of the most, not one, he's one dedicated human being for filming these 3 episodes and making sure that we continue giving not only just adding value to our audience lives. And of course, our assistant camera person of the day, Abby, thank you for coming, joining us and learning. And our incredible editors, Kelvin and Dave, for compiling these episodes and making sure they reach you guys right on time. My email is right there on the screen. If you want to share your story, your thoughts, compliments, constructive criticism, guys, the email is right there. Till next time, bye bye, have a good one, God bless you.
God bless.